everybody, you're watching
the Cornstar.
Rise and shine, everybody. Welcome back to the farm. Welcome back to Iowa. And welcome back to another super productive day. This is a cold start on a 1996 Geo Prism. Just feel the horsepower. Yesterday we got all of our soybean respraying done, all our soybean fungicide spraying done. So this morning we're gonna hop in the Geo because we need to pick up some parts for the sprayer. That way we can spray some corn fungicide. All right, let's see a 0 to 55 time here. Ready, go. Come on, girl. Come on. Come on. Any day now. Yeah, you can do it. Time. Woo. That was like 117 horsepower of pure Toyota engine. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Youngblood Ag. And I believe those are my hoses. It's very clear to me, Joe Diffie has never been in a Geo before. I never knew you were a Geo man. Here we go. Not quite a Ferrari, but she's close.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Is my camera foggy? I'm trying to decide or not. It's been in the cold house and come out here. It is kind of warm, humid, early in the morning, and don't know if you can see it out there. There is a lot of, dew in the air, fog. The daytimes have been getting kind of warm, and then it triggers a lot of dew at night lately, which we are thankful for, because with the dew in the air, our plants, it's soaking the leaves overnight, and then them leaves are drinking it up, and it helps it through the heat during the day. So we'll have to try to get some videos of some of the plants. We haven't seen it around here too much, but if a plant gets so warm, it will actually tuck itself in and curl up to protect itself from the heat. So far around here, we really haven't seen much of it, so that is a good thing. Maybe a little bit of sandy ground. Driving down the road, you might see a couple different numbers. I've noticed of a few neighbors, which I can see the split in the field, like one number brand or something might be tucking itself in, doing its job, and the other one's still out there like, hey, bake me. Cole and me this morning, we're gonna try to get the Y drops back onto the sprayer. Something really exciting. Ooh, I just can't wait to get it done.
All right, so what in the world do we need these for? This is our fungicide applicator machine, aka our sprayer. And on the front here we have these Y drops, and in the middle of the Y drop we have what's called an undercover. We bought the Y drops brand new, but we bought the undercovers used. And in order for us to hook the undercover up to the boom, we need a hose right here. A hose that didn't come with the used ones. So Dad's slapping on the last of the Y drops here. We're gonna put those hoses on, and then we're gonna go put some fungicide on for a little bit. We wanna beat the heat of the day because we don't want this stuff to evaporate off right away. We want the fungicide to sit on the plants as long as possible. So that way we get maximum fungicide absorption. I feel like I'm saying that right. I hope I sound smart. But I suppose, let's get back to work. Well, Dad, that only took you 14 hours to put those together. I'm gonna go home and go to bed. We'll see you in the morning.
Sounds good, Cole. These wire cutters go in here.
Yeah, those are in the shop. That foam cannon goes in the shop. That bucket goes in the shop. You can go in the shop.
Hose, you want it with you or spare?
Oh, I suppose this can go in the shop.
I know one thing. I'm going up and change shirts into a white t-shirt. I need something that's cooler, and these things don't breathe right now.
We got the new hose on here, and the way these things are gonna work is we have every other nozzle here open, so we're gonna be putting fungicide on the top of the plant, but then every other in-between nozzle goes to a Y drop where we have the undercovers here, and then these three nozzles are gonna have a fine mist, so there'll be row here, row here, row here. These things will just be putting a fine mist right down the middle of the plant, so it's gonna hit the underside of the leaf, the middle of the plant, as well as the top of the plant. We're just trying to get as much fungicide coverage as possible, because the more of the plant we get covered, the more protection we have, which results in a better yield.
In other words, we're trying to get the best return that we can to make sure we pay our bank loans back this year, so we'll be back in business next year.
I was actually thinking of bulldozer, but we'll talk about that later. See you, Dad. Don't worry, guys. I'll convince him someday.
Just getting Cole ready. He's gonna go out and start spraying insecticide. So hopefully everything works really, really good there. We can get this done hopefully in 3 days. I haven't checked out the guys over at the bin site today, but it looks like an army here. I wanna walk back, see what they're doing. Each group's got their own projects they're working on. So it's just kind of nice to keep up with them, what they're doing. Kind of cool. Every time I walk around this corner, it's just like I'm walking in to a whole new world. It's very, very, very exciting for me. things look like they're starting to come along. It's been a lot of years putting up with, shouldn't say putting up with the old system. You know, when things have been hard for many years. Hey, we got a thief in here. Look at this. We got a guy stealing from us. Check my wallet. Make sure it's in my pocket. Which there's only about $2 in my wallet anyhow. How's it going this morning?
It's warm.
Got a welder guy over there with a little umbrella. I don't know if it's helping much. It is hot out. How's it doing, little man?
Good.
Good, good. Any more baseball games or anything?
Nope. We won the championships though.
I think this is real neat. He gets to come out, hang with Dad. This is really, really neat. We got the big truck over there that just dug big holes.
Yeah,
look at that. Take a look at this. This is pretty cool, this little machine here. Just wraps it right up. For demonstration purposes, I think he should show us on his finger so we know how it works.
I got another idea where you can put it.
On his big toe. On his big toe.
That's what I was thinking.
Just kind of nice to get the rock in this thing. Feel a lot better. These guys doing the welding and stuff though, my hat's off to them, because like yesterday got over to 92 to 94 degrees. They're welding, they're working with metal that's hot. They try to put up umbrellas where they're doing the welding, but you know how it is when it's hot, humid. Sorry, we don't have a heater for you in there today.
Well, I think I'll survive.
We're gonna have a little fun around here right now. This thing that we're strapping on, it actually got a wick on it, and we got that tank full of gas, and when we light it, we're gonna see how fast
you can run.
Guarantee you I'm not running very fast.
It would be a jetpack.
But I am definitely chasing people down.
We gotta think about the rating. Sometimes we just gotta do things.
I'm thinking maybe somebody else needs to do that one.
Looks like the Foremans are here.
You two are on YouTube.
Yeah. You're a poet and you don't even know it.
That's right.
Things look a lot different than last time I was here. Wow.
I was just told I keep calling it concrete.
You keep calling it cement, and it's concrete.
He'd be the type of guy, if you say tomato, he'd go tomato. This thing is kind of shakes the bubbles and everything. Yes, I should introduce you guys that don't know. The guy in the blue is my stepdad, John, and then the guy in the green is my uncle. His name's Orlyn. They're coming out just making sure we're doing everything right. So it's kind of neat. It's an honor for us to have them come out here, check things out. And then later on they'll say, I would have did it this way, and they're doing it wrong. But in the meantime,
I'll say this, they're doing it the easy way compared to what we did when we were kids.
I'll show you something on this truck when it gets backed up here a little further. If you see the two back wheels, they're backing up, and then see that third wheel, it's spinning the opposite way. That wheel used to be as big, but it keeps spinning the wrong way, and it wore it out. These are holes here. They're gonna get filled up with cement. These will be for the pad.
I don't think those holes are deep enough, no.
If we don't see John tomorrow, he may be in one of these holes full of cement. 14 times it took him before he passed to be able to drive a skid loader.
14. Now you're giving me good credit. Nah, never mind. I was just gonna run one tag through to get all the kinks out of everything, make sure everything was working. Then all of a sudden, my windshield got extremely dirty, and it smelled like hydraulic oil. And come to find out, I ended up blowing that hydraulic line. You guys see all this yellow stuff? That is corn pollen. That's why I can't see out my window, because the hydraulic oil, corn pollen, bad mixture. If we look nice and close in here, we have a little hole right there in that hose. So I got this end off already. And I need to figure out where that goes to. Up there. Cheeky little fella just burst a hole right through the side. Good news, hydraulic hoses are usually a pretty easy fix. More annoying than anything. But while we got the sprayer down here at the main heated shop, we're gonna have Sable here move these undercovers down a foot from where they're at. At the moment I'm going through, I have my boom all the way up in the air. So these are this high off the ground, and they're just kind of hitting the top part of the corn plant. I want it down there in the middle. So we're just gonna slide these down. It's just 2 bolts here on the inside. Slide it down, then we gotta re-zip tie everything to make sure everything's nice and tight. And the corn's not gonna whip it around where holes in it and stuff. And I need to run into town to go get a new one of these. Spraying fungicide is a lot different than the normal spraying that we typically do. Usually we go all day with normal spraying, but fungicide applications, we like to start really early in the morning while everything's dewy. So that way that fungicide can sit on the plant longer, has longer time to be uptaken by the plant. So hopefully we get a better result from that. So we're gonna be done spraying for today. I have a few oddball projects around the yard here that I need to get done. It's like 90 degrees out here right now, and I haven't eaten supper yet, so lunch. So I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna take a little break, let it cool off for a little while. We'll go back out there in a few hours.
We're gonna try something different with this ProLine soap today. Instead of putting the little trigger on the gun canister here, I'm putting it on the long trigger. We're gonna see, hey, Hannah, do you want a bath? But this is a ProLine soap. we are gonna try it again on Mama Cornstar's van. Yeehaw! Oh, look at that stuff shine. Make sure you take a look at the link down below in Kohl's here. You can, this soap, I love it, I love it, I love it. Now what I'm going to do, let it sit for 3 to 5 minutes, get her cleaned up looking nice. To be fair to the soap tonight, it is about 92 degrees, but it's getting cloudy. So it's pretty hot yet, but I want to get this washed tonight. I don't want to do it inside the shop. I'm making it work for its money. Mama Cornstar's got a slow leak in her tire. I think it's this one. Oh yeah, there's a nail in there, all right. I'm gonna bring this into my local tire man, have him check it out. There's 2 spots that felt really weak. The screwdriver actually went right through them. Hair looks overall pretty good, but I'm kind of leaning towards we might need a new tire. All right, Colin Cooper, yeah, I pull in my hose.
That's all we got for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Remember, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. We'll see you in the next one.